Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on the Hermetic Hermit. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome cross-watchers. We are going to be taking a look into nothing specific, Saggy. We're going to just do a general reading and see what comes through for this week, and I'm also going to leave it timeless, so no date or timeline or anything. Whenever you see this is when you're meant to see it. Yeah, we'll just see if love, money, whatever comes through, and just roll with it for the next week for you. Keep in mind that not everything is going to resonate, so keep what resonates, but make sure you leave the rest behind. Alright, Saggy, let's get into it. Okay, Spirit, what do we got for Saggy? What do they need to know most at this time for the next week? What do they need to know? What's coming in for them? We'll start there. That works. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Alright, Saggy, I feel like this is probably gonna turn into a little bit of a love reading, but this could be like a friend group for some of you. What I'm feeling with the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, you're feeling left out in the cold for some reason, Saggy. Like left behind, forgotten about, like you heard about a party happening that you should have been invited to and you weren't for some reason. So it's that kind of thing, right? Someone it could be a breakup too, right? Something quick that happened, something that just, you know, like I said, left you feeling like you're out in the cold, like, okay, bye, and it's kind of keeping you up at night, keeping you in your head. You could just, like, sleepless nights, I'm hearing, for some of you, too, because of whatever's going on here. And the Three of Cups here, for some of you, I feel like it's, whatever's happened here is kind of pushing you into, like, a, energy of, all right, I don't care, I'm just gonna go party, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'm just, like, whatever, I just don't care is what I'm hearing. But it's a little bit of you just suppressing those feelings, I think, too, Saggy. This also could have been, I'm saying a friend group, right? Because Three of Cups is about celebrations, gatherings, things like that. So for some of you, it could have been just a falling out in a friend group, right? For some of you, just, you don't have the friends that you thought you did, right? You also could have found out something at a party, something like that. Alright, let's see what we got going on. What's going on here for Saggy, please, Spirit? Ooh, did that flip? And then flip right back, really? Okay. For Sagittarius, please. What is going on here? Thank you. Okay, yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So regardless of the situation, Saggy, it is something that's causing you some sort of grief, especially like it's in your heart, right? So, like it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just have been friends doing you dirty, right? I feel like you're just in this energy of wounded warrior now, too. The Nine of Wands fell under the Nine of Swords, right? So just all up in your thoughts, you're just, you're in this state of grief at the moment. Let's see, what is this Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit? For Saggy, what is this Two of Pentacles? Thank you. Six of Cups, okay. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this is someone that you've dealt with before, especially on, like, romance terms, right? Someone you could have possibly dated, someone you spent a lot of time on. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's a situationship that never really came to fruition, if that makes sense, right? Like an almost. You think about them often. You reminisce on the good times for whatever they were. You're reminiscing on them, right? And I feel like you're just really heartbroken over the situation, and it's I feel like a lot of you aren't showing it the way that you should, or don't take this the wrong way, Saggy, I'm just saying what I'm seeing. You're just, like I said, you're drinking too much because you don't want to think about what's going on, things like that. Alright. Let's see. What is this Three of Swords specifically? Let's see if we can get some more info out of that. All right, we got the Ace of Wands. It kind of did pop out reverse, but we'll see. Okay, Ace of Wands and the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. But with the Ace of Wands here, I do feel like I'm talking more so to the people that were dealing with some sort of situationship. Because the Ace of Wands can just be very heavy sexual attraction. Very just, you know, like one night stand kind of energy, right? And, yeah, I feel like you put more effort into this than this other person was ever going to. And I think you kind of knew that, but you tricked yourself. That's so specific. But I feel like some of you were just kind of pretending like they were going to change even though you knew that they weren't going to, Saggy. All right, let's see. How does this person that Saggy is dealing with feel about them right now? How does this person feel about Saggy, please? That one. All right, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords. I want to say Wands. No, that's not right. Because we have the Seven of Wands. And the Fool. Yeah, this person just, I'm feeling like they might be acting very defensive towards you, and that's because they just don't, I'm just going to say it, they don't want anything to do with you anymore with this Six of Swords. Saggy, they found some sort of new beginning elsewhere with this Fool, if this is about a specific person, right? If this is like a friend group or something like that, they feel that you're too defensive or sharp with your words, something like that, Saggy. I'm not sure. Or too all over the place. What the hell? But if this is like a relationship, a person that you are interested in your love life kind of thing, yeah, they just don't have the same feelings that you have for them. How does Saggy feel about this person at this time, please? How does Sagittarius feel about their person at this time, please? Spirit. Ooh, one more. One more. All right, that works. Okay, I'll take them. We have the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed, and the Moon. The Page of Swords did pop out reversed, but I'm seeing a couple of different messages. But the Page of Swords is my stalker card, right? Not in a creepy way, but you're keeping tabs on someone, right? So you, I feel like a lot of you found out some stuff just by watching, quite literally, with the Five of Swords here and the Page of Swords. I feel like you could have just seen something that they were posting, the people they were interacting with, and you figured something out. And it turned from this, wow, this is a person of my dreams, into, no, it's not. It was just totally, I'm just like fog, right? It was a foggy situation. It was fogged out. It was just riddled with confusion and secrets and lies, and I feel like a lot of you just figured that out. And with the Page of Swords reversed, because it did come out that way, I see that you guys probably aren't talking to them anymore. You aren't keeping an eye on them anymore because you figured out exactly what type of person they are, Saggy. All right, let's see actions between the two of you. What's going to happen between the two of them in the future? One, too many. All right, that works. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, I almost said Wands, oh my gosh, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, a lot of sword energy. There's not a lot of, excuse me, Saggy, there's not a lot of emotion here, right? It's just, this person is intentionally planning, like I'm hearing breadcrumbing, right, Saggy, with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. They plan how to come in and out of your life. They strategically plan the words and think about what they're going to say in order to keep you hooked, if that makes sense, right? They work very hard on keeping you trapped with this Eight of Pentacles and this Eight of Swords. They work really hard on keeping you trapped with their words. I hope this makes sense to some of you. On the bottom, there's the Five of Wands, and that's all about conflict, right? They don't want anything past the very trivial with you, unfortunately. Let's see overall outcome, please. Overall outcome between Saggy and their person, please. One more, at least. Woo! Okay. So this situation in general, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Like, it's come to an abrupt halt, is what I'm hearing with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right? I think you've just... There's been too much back and forth, Saggy. There's been too much... you waiting on this person, I'm hearing, even, right? Which, no. And fly, I have the door open because it's nice out today. And of course, in comes the fly. Sorry, okay, the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So... Sorry, reverse Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Ten of Wands. Let's show that one again. So, I think you feel like you'll be appreciated elsewhere in general, Saggy. You might be going through like a healing phase right now, right? But this Ten of Wands is realizing that you need to take your shit and what you have to offer and just leave, right? You're like, okay, this person felt like home, but clearly they're not, if this is how they're treating me or talking to me or acting towards me, right? I feel like they are going to try again, right, with this Knight of Cups, but I don't feel like you're going to be feeding into it anymore, Saggy. They've caused you too much grief. Okay, what else do we have coming in for Saggy in the near future? Oh, there's three. All right, we'll take them. All right, we have the King of Wands. Whoops. Which is funny because he's like the most antsy king out of all the kings in the deck. He's the only one not seated, right? So I'm just giggling a little bit that I grabbed him and he fell flat on his face. And we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Wands, male or female, doesn't matter, but that's definitely a Sagittarius card for me. And I feel like there's someone that's going to pique your interest again, Saggy. And the energy is going to be a little bit different in the sense that you're going to want to build with this person from the ground up. Like, you really don't care what they have or don't have, right? And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's a little bit faded. It's a little bit unexpected. Let's see. What is this Four of Wands, please? One more. Two more. So first one out was the Seven of Cups reversed. So you might be the type of person that has a lot of options, Saggy, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But with it reversed, it means like you made some sort of choice. You picked somebody. That could be very specific, right? I asked what this Four of Wands is. Yes, okay. I can see the message. We have the Tower, and we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, this is just... The Tower moment isn't always necessarily like some huge shake-up moment, right? Like, it is. It doesn't necessarily mean like your whole life is going to fall to pieces. Sometimes it could just mean a totally new perspective. Something triggered some sort of tower moment within your thoughts, the way you think about someone, the way you think about everyday life, right? Some sort of epiphany. Just some sort of tower moment happened, and it doesn't have to be super major, Saggy, but it's causing you to walk away from these other options. It's causing you to walk away from, it could be this past crappy energy, right? Because you're realizing, I do see you having your eye on somebody new, or someone makes themselves known, right? Okay, let's get some Alice in Wonderland oracles. Some advice for you guys. These are all pre-shuffled too really well. I hate shuffling these ones on camera because they're giant. One more. right, for Saggy, please, Spirit, can we get some advice? A couple more. One more, please. Thank you. All right, we have number 32. Belong to your own dream. Create your own life. Number 14. Clock time. Time, pressure, in a rush. And we have number 5. Becoming braver. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. Right, so what I'm seeing here, Saggy, is that, like, this tower moment definitely is, whether it could be something like you're getting a little bit older, so you feel like you need to settle down more, something like that, but for some reason you're under some sort of sense of pressure, right? You feel like you're on a time crunch, even if there isn't, and it's like anxiety, right? It's like this King of Wands energy. You're just anxious for whatever reason, even though there's plenty of time, but for some reason you're feeling like there's no time, right? I feel like with this belonging to your own dream card, a lot of you were, it could have been subconsciously basing what you do, even down to like how you dress, the people you hang out with, things like that. You were basing that off of like what other people around you were doing, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, you just suddenly realized like, that's not me. I don't need to fit in or be like these people, right? And you're gaining this fresh perspective, as the card says. Like I said, with the Tower card, you're getting some sort of newfound, I'm hearing like belief in yourself, right? And I think for a lot of you, it's a total shift. You're turning into a person that you never ever thought that you would have been, or you could have laughed at before in the past, right? Something like that. But you're shifting into a higher version of yourself, I'm hearing. But yeah, with this clock time card, I feel like you're very worried that you're running out of time for whatever reason. Let's see if we can get some clarity on this one. I'm kind of curious. What is this clock time card, please, Spirit? Whoa. We have the 7 of Swords. Sorry. And the 3 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you, this is like about love, Saggy, and you feel like, saying like a lot, sorry. You're feeling as if there's a specific person out there for you, if that makes sense. Not that you're ungrateful for your experiences or the love that you have experienced, right? But you're feeling some sort of pull towards one person. You may know them or not know them, right? But it's this overall feeling of, you don't feel like home to me. This person up here, if this was some sort of toxic situation, they made it feel like home, right? But it wasn't. Like I said, you found something out where that was just a big fat lie for whatever reason. And you feel like that this, whatever is meant for you isn't coming in. Because in the 3 of Wands, it's all foggy, right? You can't exactly see the ships clearly. So I feel like there's some sort of fog, but it's lifting too, because you had the moon, and I saw that there's some sort of, you got some sort of clarity, right? Whether figuring out it was this person doing weird things behind your back or whatever, but you got some form of clarity, and the fog is lifting, Saggy. So you don't need to feel like there's no pressure. I think that's just your anxiety, right? That's your internal thoughts. Not sure what you're in a rush for. What do we at? 19 minutes. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple angel answer cards real quick. See what comes out for you. You can ask yes or no questions, Saggy, but I can't promise I can give you any yes or no answers. Whoa, but we'll see what pops out for you. One more shuffle. Great. For Sagittarius, please, answers to their questions. Some more advice if you got it. This one. Okay. Recovery. Improving health, and you're ready. So whatever the situation was up there at the top that I was talking about to begin with, I feel like, you know, when you like, for me, example, I went through a very stressful breakup months and months and months and months ago, right? But it affected my health so bad that, like, I'm still working on trying to get back up to a healthy weight. Like, I was sickly skinny because of the stress that this person was putting me through. So I feel like a lot of you are going through the same kind of situation where that could have been it, right? Your health just degrading because of what was going on could have been a trigger for you to be like, what in the hell am I doing? But Spirit's saying now that you've made that realization, or when that realization comes, and it will be soon, you're going to be in this state of recovery and your health will improve if you have been having issues with your health, Saggy. And the You're Ready card is just that Spirit saying you're ready to move to this higher energy, right? This better version of you. I think a lot of you have kind of been a little bit afraid to move towards that, even subconsciously. And it's caused you to stay in these stagnant cycles that have been no good for your health, right? I don't necessarily mean just drinking. I mean being around people that aren't good for you, stuff like that. And you were just procrastinating, cutting off that energy or walking away. But Spirit's saying you're ready, you're good, you're backed. We have your back, right? And you're being guided, which is awesome, Saggy. All right, that is what I have for you. If it resonated, please give me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see some more in the future. And good luck with everything, Saggy. All right, thanks again. Bye.